TSM.
Well, let's get into it then. It's the final game of the day, ladies and gentlemen, here for the PEL Week 4, day number 1. Let's head over to Pandy and Demon.
Thank you very much. Game number 40. Yes, getting close to my age right now as we go into Erangel. It is a southern strip straight across Mill to Power, right across the south of Gatco. It caused a few problems for the likes of ENCE, etc. that will be going north. And I wonder if NIP, no, they're going to fancy it. Okay, NIP are going to go south, George. They feel like this is close enough for them. They're not going to adjust to the low Povka drop, which they sometimes go. It does also mean that Reciprocity and Unity can go back to Sosnovka Island with this southern plane. Lauren, will we have a Sosnovka circle? I want the what's in test now. I want the new vehicle. I want to see that. I want to get that actually the amphibious vehicle piling us straight across.
That'd be pretty cool. It might be a southern circle.
Blaston? Oh, he's stealing the boat. Oh, ninja!
That's quite nice.
Stole a boat from FaZe and TSM.
Nice.
Cheeky.
They're planning for a southern circle. That's going to cut a couple of teams off at the knees. That's quite cheeky. I don't mind that. You know, no harm, no foul for Blaston. At least he's be able to get away. And you're saying it could be a problem for ENCE. I mean, for me, I feel like the results haven't exactly been huge for them, so I'm not too worried. Do you know what I mean? The bar's pretty low right now, and I don't mean that to be mean.
Hey,
and there it is. Who'd have thunk it?
It's like a southern plane gives the game away, really, these days, isn't it? It does make it unpredictable, which is good and bad. It means that teams are practiced at this. Now, one of the teams I want to see practicing at this is ENCE. They have not been playing very well, or not really had much luck with the Sosnovka Circle. Now, last time we saw it, they went with a boat and got left on the island in that boat. And in fairness, so did FaZe, so did NIP, so did everyone. There was a lot of boat camping in the previous time we had this circle. Also, look over to the west. What's going on over there? Is CrowCrowd M19 kind of mingling with one another around the quarry?
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Just everyone's like, it's a weird spread. I guess boats become paramount, so they're all just by the coast here. I don't think it's a bad idea.
Look at this. I was about to say, this is 2:30. Normally Team Liquid are on the move, and they are. They are in vehicles and off they go.
It is bloody quick. Well, it does mean that generally they go to the very southern side, so they'll come across the bridge, head further east, over the hill, go to the southern side of the island, get the loot, try and maybe get a couple of teams coming towards that. Because it works out time-wise. They can maybe catch a FaZe Clan coming in, or anyone else who fancies using the boats to go to that very southern point. M19 in a similar position before. There's a bit of a game plan. It's not unread. It's not uncommon. If I know it, I can assure you the pro teams do. But I'm waiting to see how it goes. I've never seen Na'Vi really fight this either. They might make it cool. They might pop a couple of shots, but they're never that worried. They want to get their loot. Yeah,
I mean, Bestalosh is in Ferry Pier. You know, Pokemon is over at Yellows. Yeah. It's a doozy that's seen them, but he's miles away. Senya's in the compound way to the north, so they're nowhere near a bridge camp situation, which is why we're seeing James honking the horn on the approach. They know they're at 3 minutes 20. There's no chance of a bridge camp being set up yet by Na'Vi. G2 themselves have secured a boat. Brexco's going across, so they're going to secure, I guess, that beachhead compound that we saw Raise Your Edge winning from last week.
Yeah, G2. This is good. I like G2 using this, and they do it quite often. It's not the first time you'll see them play that side, and they're very quick on rotations. When Reciprocity first went towards that southern side, they were very caught off by this. TSM, I'm wondering how quickly they go across here. They like to linger. They sometimes take their time around the petrol station.
Unity have set up a camp. They've got to the crossroads. They are ready and waiting for TSM here. Orange is the forward man. Tisserin is behind the crossroads. Dastish is about to get in position as well. So will they see it? That's the question. There you go, Orange. There he is. He goes, okay, they're coming. You can hear them coming. So he's going to wait. Okay, go for the second vehicle. Now they go for the spray down. Now they got Dastish off the side as well. You can see the Dastish up on the hill with a DP. That's going to do a lot of damage if it can catch out those vehicles. It does! It gets Rory and Wookie down. And Unity were quick to respond and kept that camp.
In the nicest way, that was sloppy scouting from TSM. They kind of went through the motions, but they didn't actually do what's necessary. This is a change from Liquid. They haven't gone southern side, they've gone on the north side of this. This could cause issues for TSM, G2, Reciprocity, because this is something they won't expect. This is an adjustment. And yeah, that's sloppy. You had the bike. You had, I think it was Rory further ahead, and they literally pulled up next to him. That's a delivery.
That's instant headshot for both of them. Now, everybody would have seen that in the kill feed. Absolutely everybody saw that in the kill feed. FaZe Clan themselves will be thinking, okay, that means Novo's open, but Blaston is coming. Blaston is coming straight towards them. Blaston's going to get a position, and now he's got Tizzering coming. They're driving over to catch FaZe Clan off here. They know that FaZe are going to be next. This is Unity trying to play as best they can to catch people off on the rotates. Everybody will avoid that bridge at the moment. Vitality will pull up, probably have a good old scout in it. FaZe Clan, are they on the beach? They're going to get in. I think they're going to get off out of the boats. Yeah.
There's going to be an engagement, though. Blaston's going to see this. Once Tizzering gets to a position, Blaston might be forced, he might have his hand forced here. I want to get on board Blaston, first person perspective, because surely he's seen that boat or heard that boat. Oh, he's going to get a misread. He thinks Mexi's there. Now he's going to hear the steps. Uber and Fuzzface are right next to him. Doesn't have the angle perfect, but he makes up for it with a great shot. That could have been a disaster, but that really came together for Blaston. What bit of timing there for him, and a real misread from FaZe.
Flush is one, the nades are coming out, Tizzering's joined him as well, so now there's 2 Unity members here in FaZe. This has happened before, hasn't it? They really haven't had much luck getting over this river. AT's trying to make the push, but they have lost 2 players, just as TSM did to Unity. That's 4 points already gained.
This is big, and I think Blaston might have just spotted Mexi out. I think he has, yep. But look at Orange, look at Dastish, they're moving in. This is their coastline. Blaston now prepares for ATC's push.
It's opened the river up, though. That means Vitality have come across scot-free. They managed to get straight across. Team Liquid getting a camp on for... Meanwhile, FaZe Clan out and done. Navi getting camped out, so Team Liquid trying to return the favor. And this is...
They're actually camping this bridge.
This might turn around to bite them, you know, right? Because Navi have let them go across this bridge multiple times. If they camp them out and cause problems for Navi, Navi will absolutely bitch slap them next time they try it.
Sometimes you shouldn't bite the hand that feeds, right? You gotta be very aware of that. And if this is the case, this could be a real issue. Now, that's a nice little adjustment coming out from one of the Na'Vi players to get down low to try and support the others pushing forward. And Na'Vi, it feels like they know how to do this, but they know there's a time limit because there's other teams coming this way. Team Liquid are going to peel from this because they have to. This is not a winnable fight for them.
And look, because of what we're seeing in the kill feed, we're seeing FaZe going, we're seeing TSM players going. DA, who ordinarily would go with the Eastern Bridge, have decided, no, we're not having any of that. Oh my God, this Western Bridge. NIP, M19, DA, all coming in behind Navi at the moment. It's about to get very, very busy, either on the outside of the bridge or this side of the bridge. One way or another, you can see it in the distance, NIP just pulling up and scouting it.
I'm surprised they pulled up. Normally it's that gentleman's agreement of just blast over the bridge, do not stop, do not, you know, all of that stuff. You gotta just get over it. NIP have pulled up. M19 forced to pull up. DA could do the same thing, and Na'Vi is still on the bridge.
ENCE and Razor Edge coming down way south. They're just outside of Yasnar at the moment. The Knights, they're coming around on the boat. They're going to be completely free. They're going to pull in no problem at all because it all clustered around the western side now as Aduzi makes himself a hole. Navi starting to breach and get over the bridge.
Yeah, this is, it's nice from Aduzi. It's very alone, but it's very well played. He dropped off that bridge early to try and provide an angle on, I think it was, can't remember who was pushed up by that rock, where he currently kind of is, where that car is. It's forced Team Liquid back slightly. They already start to kind of fall off this bridge, but they're looking for fights. Unity, this is something different.
Unity moved back to the East Bridge camp.
I guess
it's
if you want to theorize in a way, let's look at the circle in actuality. It's got a lot of the north still in it.
Yeah.
Often when it is very centralized on the actual melee base, when that slap bang in the middle, you want to be, you can play the southern side. Here, it's very unlikely to stay around that area. If you want to talk about landmass, it will still kind of go further north when it shrinks in again, theoretically. But this western side is brutal. Samty going down is imperative. This could springboard Na'Vi forward.
And Bestalotch sees him as well. That's going to force him to bleed out. They're trying to smoke him out there behind that tree. The circle does go Sosnovka away, so now everybody needs to get over the bridge and central position. You can see Vitality, Reciprocity, TSM, GT. They've already got their central spots. They're happy with this circle. It's all about what's going to happen on that western bridge right now.
This is so tense for these teams. Winstrike can move in as well. Look on the hillside. Look at that map. Look at that purple team just off to the side. This could bode very poorly because even if these kills come in for Liquid or the knocks, the steal could be very much in the pockets of Winstrike. Pokemon is providing a wonderful position if he can stay alive long enough. Once he gets fire, he is the warning bell to everyone that suddenly there's a new team on the block.
There you go. They're taking foot shots now. Winstrike starting to open up on them. Pokemon on the hillside. Oh dear. He's about to get surrounded. I tell you what, I was watching Genti land those perfect shots with that 2 times. I wish I could do that. I'd be like, I need a bigger scope. I need a bigger scope. I can't see. But no problems for those guys. It's just ramming it off the coast.
Pokemolodoy hears all the steps now. He's called for team support. They're all looking that way. Team Liquid now looking at their next option. They put a little bit of a pressure on the bridge. They put a couple of options down. And now they need to think about late game. They can't be thinking about right now. It has to be the end game because they're a team that can make it there. Digital Athletics catching off and spotting out M19 with D-Mash being knocked. They've pulled up on this.
Yeah, they're trying to. Beautiful Death's going to get himself back behind the houses. So M19, this is still the northern side of the bridge because NIP have got that western bridge secured at the moment. They are waiting for Navi to sort of clear the way effectively. Razor Edge, they're going to be coming over on the eastern bridge. Unity still holding a camp there. There's only 2 players. The rest are looking at Novo, looking for those. The rest of the water actually probably looking for ENCE, to be honest.
Yeah, and really for Unity, you're in a very good spot. You know, Blaston and Tizerin can join Orange and the other player. They can easily kind of condense on that side. It's not a bad position at all. You can work through the forest. Very, very viable. So it works well. Now, let's see if Razor Edge scout this better than other teams have. But, you know, NIP, Na'Vi, Winstrike, all these teams are not out of the woods yet. But Team Liquid took that opportunity to get into a better position. Very spread out, but still a good spot.
NIP 4-man in a boat. Going to get across scot-free. They've scouted it. They realize that it is spare over there. I'm still so surprised that now he actually got over with 4 alive out of that position. Amazing. Good use of smokes, clearly. And certainly shots to cover their backs. Now, Reciprocity, obviously Sosnovka is their backyard. They are in a relatively decent central spot on the hillside. They're going to watching this all play out. TSM down to 2 as well, centered up at the moment, along with Team Liquid. They've gone with Gempty outside of military base, and they put 2 inside. And now those 2 inside, they've got to be wary that CrowCrowd are kind of near them at the moment as we watch Na'Vi continue to just have a little trade with Winstrike there and go over the hills. NIP come out of their boats. They're coming up onto the ridge. They're going to see Na'Vi ahead of them.
Yeah, and the thing for Na'Vi now is that this probably wasn't the position they wanted to go to. They're kind of having to do with what they've been given. We have seen Na'Vi play well out of this spot, but it's far from central. Now, Gempty's position is so isolated. Team Liquid are in a bit of a fight with CrowCrowd here. He might have to do something, Gempty. I saw a couple of shots between Set, I think, and Ibby, so this could be very, very bad. Doozy and Pokemolodoy under fire, but they should be able to use the terrain well enough. I don't think the NIP are going to get a gateway forward unless Na'Vi don't have enough cover.
Yeah, Doozy kind of stuck behind that tree, isn't he? M19 and DA still out on that west bridge, Razor Edge on the east. There goes the circle shrink.
That's a big move.
So now the Knights, this gives them a good little hillside position. Unity, wonder where they're going to go because central point is not great for anyone here. No. Obviously, you've got the edges of the military base, you've got the hangars in there, which we're going to see some teams going towards. You've got the radar tower, effectively, satellite, etc. There's a couple of spots that they can go. Vitality are going to be the team that will send it. They're going to go straight in towards Team Liquid.
Yeah, I don't know how well Team Liquid have vision on this, or how good their eyes are on this sort of angle. We'll find out, I'm sure, in the kill feed soon enough. Razor Edge under fire from Unity, out in the east. That's to be expected. And it looks like Vitality trying to work in, and they've caught off Ibby there. Ibby was kind of in transition towards Gempty, I believe, so it's going to cause them some problems. Nice shot from Dastish, keeping Razor Edge on their toes, and they're going to be able to pull into that spot where they did very well at before, unless some magical shot hits. And these are some headshots, these are some big shots coming through.
Swerve, duck, dive, they've got in. Okay, they're safe. G2 have already moved as well, so they've managed to squeeze up on the hillside so Razor Edge can continue in. So now Unity's turn. They need to get themselves central. CrowCrowd are doing that. They're going for the hangers. Winstrike taking shots at them as they pass by. Tixu with the SLR doing work.
Yeah, really nice work from Tixu. Clearly, he's having a bit of a game today. Now, Team Liquid's 2-2 will continue. We'll see if anyone falls into the trap of that because G2 are just to the north. But that north side currently, the forest that you can see just at the top of your screen, has so many teams in it. So many teams are about to litter this area. It can maybe keep a couple, but some are going to have to go. Yeah,
Reciprocity who start on Sosnovka.
That's a lot of NIP.
That's everybody in the car, isn't it? I think everyone's in that wagon. MBS gets caught. Gaxi goes down. Vada Miracle, the last 2, trying to send it. There's another one. MBS finished out. Ooh, the car is smoking. It's going straight towards Team Liquid, but I think they're going to get out in this ditch. No, they're still going.
Where are they trying to get to? Here? Okay, fine. Get out, get healed, and thank the
right
gods
next to
you're alive.
Ibiza.
Yeah,
Right
Ibby's
next
got
to
to have
Ibiza.
heard that pull up. Now seen Miraku, gets to cover, calls out to teammate, and he now needs to look for all the information.
Navi lost one in that, and Doozy's down at the moment. Senya's going to try and get him on. Sigsy catching out. That's G2. We saw them coming in. They just came straight into the back of G2. TSM actually getting and flushing onto Udyr there. Razor Edge going to steal that kill away. Miraku tossing the nades towards Team Liquid.
Yeah, Vard had a nice angle too. Don't write Vard off in this situation. He can provide a really decent angle. 1 HP, Ibby. You are so lucky.
Just about surviving. Tixu, that's M19 catching. That's down on the ridge line, effectively, whatever you call it, the fence line. That's what I'm after. Down in Sosnovka, military base down the south side, so deep south. Navi trying to blast it. They're trying to get around the side here, trying to make the move. Bestlosh will make that move. Catches Hacksteady off guard there. Didn't expect him to come flying in a car, that's for sure.
No, certainly catching a couple of people off. Vard here did spot them out, but he couldn't quite use that angle he had. It was a very nice one to play with, but now it looks like ENCE turning up in that northwest scene, kind of consolidating with the rest of their team, all the others in that northwest side. It has gone towards the northern swing, just a touch over that road. But the road kind of like swings around, that's where it's centralizing. Team Liquid, Vitality have very good compounds. Vitality actually have an excellent compound here. If they don't mess this up, they could be in a wonderful position, but it feels like they haven't spotted the big player here. Gemty, they timed the shots on that one, to say the very least. Kramer just got 2 tapped.
Yeah, that was straight headshots. Oh, Gemty caught in the open ground. Didn't expect the double peak coming out there. He had the cover fire, I think, but he was Jeeves, and he was repositioning as well. So just misplay from Team Liquid there, both repositioning at the same time.
Yeah, a little sloppy in the nade find Zibby, so we're down to just Jeans here for Team Liquid. NIP have been swept aside by Reciprocity, so that means Reciprocity were on the move from the west. They're working away towards the eastern side, and it looks like third parties now trying to just dive into this Liquid battle. Kramer can be picked up, and Vitality's strength in position can continue.
Yeah, Jeems now, the last man standing, he's realised this is probably something
mode.
They can't work. Yeah, he's going to have to go and try and find it, but he's going to have DA coming in behind him. The circle shrinks. Vitality's still looking golden in that compound, despite the fact they are 1 man down. Should get the revive in. I think Nasus is also going to join them as well. So everybody else in the hangars, TSM still up in the north. G2
the nade from
are getting
Fastrail.
caught out by Fastrail here.
Really nicely done. I don't think it was a prediction nade, it was just towards the smoke. If he lands this, go on Fastrail. Just
DA sending it, Navi sending it, sorry, straight to the backside. How they've managed to keep 4 alive in that time.
God,
now
they have nades.
That nade come from Iro. Should be able to catch one out. It will. Bestlosh and Senya down for Na'Vi now. And now, I was wondering, Na'Vi have been engaged with 3 fights so far and come out with 4 alive. Finally, looks like they're going to lose players.
Yeah, Bestlosh and Senya, I don't think are recoverable. Razor Edge are going to be getting past G2 here as G2 have gone down. A beautiful death nade will confirm Senya. It's a doozy and Pokemolodoy. The dastardly duo, the heavy hitters of damage for Na'Vi still standing, but they've lost so much here. Pokemolodoy just adjusted at the wrong time there. He's still trying to hold the angle, but it's not an easy one. Ooh. They need some help.
Wreck are actually taking shots on D8. They tried to make this push. Wreck from the hillside. A couple of shots coming in there, but Na'Vi, I got to wonder about that sending there. They're going in blind into that. That was a full blind move, and it obviously didn't pay off for them at all. But clearly not expecting a team right in their back, but they should be from buildings at that stage. You know, it's been centered up in and around that area for a long time. So it was a risky play, didn't pay off, but they have still managed to keep 2 alive, and 2 Na'Vi players can still be very dangerous.
They certainly can be. I would like to say in the defense, generally this area is left untouched. When people go for the land grabs here, for some reason, in the last couple of games, no one had played it. But with such a kind of polarizing circle we saw that kind of plays to this, without that southern side still in play, you've got to start expecting that. But it's the first time we've really seen it kind of going towards this area in this phase. So I understand the logic, but it really has cost them in this situation. DA capitalizing, but third party, hello M19.
Yeah, that's actually come from the south side of military base. Actually, almost the
radio tower.
Yeah, the radio tower that's come out of. Yeah, there you go. Constantine up there.
Good old ATC.
Peek down. Easy spot for him there. What else we got? Wanderer's miles away. He's down in the crate. So the Knights, by the way, we were talking about now, obviously Unity got themselves 6 kills earlier on. The Knights are starting to take shots on them. Drayden's moved in on towards the satellite dish. And Sixmo going to make the push along with Beautiful Death. Circle goes TSM, you know. They were the first to lose 2 players. They're still in there, Gustav and Michael. We know what Gustav can do.
We do. We know. Unity are okay. They can bring everyone together. The Knights have rough ground to work on. There's not much in that area, apart from where Drayden currently resides. CrowCrowd are okay.
Drayden? Was that just pure mistiming? No, season?
There we go. It was a bit of an awkward angle. There it is. Again, this terrain is really hard to have more than one team in. So Unity might have to just stay where they are. They might try and split 2-2 or try and get someone working across the road, see if there is an option for that. But I have to say, to me, the big winners still are Vitality.
ENCE and Raise Your Edge are going to conflict in the northern side of the circle.
Oh god, DA, this is brave or stupid, I don't know which.
Ooh, 2 on a bike, here they go. Oh, Pokemon a little too late for that one, but Anuzi isn't. Oh, that's surely going to go all Navi's way. Vitality stole one as well, but that's DA going down in 13.
Yeah, the Dastardly duo more than up to task. They're the damage dealers. You don't want to mess with them. Don't give them that opportunity. Jeems is in the middle of all of this. He's off to the side. Wave that's coming. Winstrike is sending it as well. They're trying to find a way through here, and they're under fire.
Vitality just trying to collect everything they can from this spot. This is a real big chance for Vitality to pick something up. Jeems collects himself a doozy. That takes Pokemon to the last man standing. He will find Jeems. They're going to go down in 12th place as Vitality. They're not winning. They're the only team not to win a game. They're the only team that holds a compound in the circle.
Now, I'm not going to say late game that's going to help, but it should keep them out of this fight. They should be able to get a couple of kills on the way in. They should be able to see the exit from the melee base itself. They should be in really good territory, and you can rotate away from that compound quite well, even with that high ground against you. Now, M19, smoke wall goes up. It's time to move. Nuki's on the other side, though, and this is very hard to clear through this area. There's some angles that can really work, but they're out in the middle of the fields. Nuki needs to prepare himself. He's got a flood of M19 towards him.
Cooked it as best he could. Now they knows they're coming. Pokeball, meanwhile, in the pit, you see, just jumping into position. Nuki going for the peak, sees the Wanderer. Shoulder peeks it a little too much. They're still just trying to cook those nades towards him. That's a good one, yeah, and forcing Nuki to back away.
Yeah, Nuki's under pressure. It might be time to just do what you can, do the damage while you stand, but for now, M19 are using a lot of their utility to try and get past this. If you can catch off one, maybe get a flush, that's not bad going, and double peak came out in the end. It was a assured factor, it felt, as M19 worked their way forward, but none of these angles are particularly safe.
Yeah, they're suddenly realizing why he couldn't push around the left-hand side, because CrowCrowd instantly takes shots on him, and then instantly third party comes from the Knights out down south. So Vitality, they're trying to desperately look for more kills. They just need to try and let this one play out. I think the circle goes their way again.
Wow.
CrowCrowd, of course, with the edge as well, but everybody in the north now has to make their move.
Yeah, the area where CrowCrowd currently reside, that kind of pinnacle of that hill, is a very nice position once you're on the high ground on it. They're kind of towards the lower edge, which is why they've got a couple of issues. But TSM can work down there if they need to. They've got a lot of room for this. They've got a lot of room for movement. There's no one else really on that side. Vitality aren't going to push out of that compound, I don't think, unless they're feeling very brave. Reciprocity might get the cross, though. Gustav could be in trouble here. I'm not sure what line of sight Reciprocity have, but it could be good enough to do the damage. Here's that 2-2 split from Unity, but the undoing fact could be Raise Your Edge swinging northeast side.
And they saw Dastish making the move. Drayden also took one in the face from Unity. So they're busy taking shots onto the Knights.
Unity
and Raise Your Edge
idea.
in full position behind them. Everybody lines up, spray down in the smoke. And this is surely Unity going down.
Yeah, this is really good damage. Frolica is just mopping up all these kills. He wants to get on that scoreboard. He's probably got some more kills than some of the people in this Pro League. But you've got to be careful of that blue. It is going to hurt here. They've got to keep moving. Unity just got swept aside.
Yeah, Orange the last man standing, and he's right next to Raise Your Edge. Meanwhile, ENCE, by the way, also pushing down from the north. They managed to wipe out most of Reciprocity. Scream the last man standing. There goes Pokemon. Finally, we're going to get to see something else as Cramo will finish that one off.
Oh, Fast Rail, do you know? He's got no idea. There's still a smoke up. Orange is very near to it. Fastrail's trying to be meticulous and smart here, but there's danger. He's trying to play in time, in step with that blue, and he can see there's still a player notch, so he knows there's one alive. This is the information you should be picking up here, but now it's the time to strike. Oh, the pan might have just saved him in this.
Yeah, absolutely. Frolica also managed to finish it off. There was a steal in there from the Knights as they move position. They've got ahead of Raise Your Edge, so they've really worked this well. And don't forget ENCE, who've just found themselves a crate down there as well. I can see an AWM in play as Mikaz goes off, and the Knights pick out Raise Your Edge in the hills.
Yeah, nice work from Reels there. Going to be really happy with that. That's a confidence boost. James may not believe in momentum in video games, but I can assure you I do. And we'll be seeing CrowCrowd in the south, the Knights holding the ridgeline.
And remember, Reels got that three-man push on Vitality as well earlier in the day. Yeah, he's really carrying that momentum well at the moment. Jazza watching M19 down south. Where's this circle going to go? It continues to shrink down. ENCE did pick up an AWM, I think I saw up in that hillside. Yeah, there you go. Looks like Rustin Mars got it. So we'll see what he can do with it. The problem is there is so many trees in this sort of hillside. It's very hard to find yourself a line of fire, and Rustamar will go down to Reels again.
This guy's popping off. He's having a good game here. Wanderer's holding the angle on Kemba. Kemba's in trouble here. Eventually, it's more than like he's going to have to move, but that cross is going to be rough. He's kind of isolated from his team. The nade's coming in to try and help him out, but it's not to be the case. That's from Vitality. Wanted in a bit of a fight here as ENCE are under the gun, and there's that circle coming in. This is bad news for ENCE. They were hoping it would stay north, and it's not.
Gustav's on the move. Don't speak. Gustav's getting himself central again. He's found himself another tree, and he's down. So, ENCE with a wall of smoke, but they've got to move south. Vitality still with the edge of their compound in this circle. CrowCrowd with that little lip. It's working well for them. They have a really good portion of the south circle, but the Knights want to move for it. They're going for the aggressive play on CrowCrowd, I think.
I don't mind this. There's no way. So the Knights push from the southeast. They know that southeast side is completely clear for now, but maybe they still want these kills. Maybe they want to hang around, and this could be greed coming into factor. That's Vitality getting shots maybe on Gustav then, and it looks like ENCE. Everyone eyes towards them. Here we go. ENCE on the move, and it's not looking likely, but Squeaky found Gustav, which is very surprising. Not kill because Michael's still alive, but now ENCE are falling like flies.
Yeah, Vitality collecting these as well at 19. Also tried to make the move, doing what they can. Vitality really could have a big game here. It's a strong possibility, but the Knights are spoiling the party right now as they keep on stealing those kills away.
Nice from the
ENCE
Knights.
will go down in 6th.
Really good work from the Knights. The problem they could then face is that Michael's still alive. He could be the unknown danger that waits for them. That's the big two teams in my eyes, because M19, as soon as they had to leave that area, were dead. Whether it be Dikemba or Vitality, it didn't really matter.
Right, you can see the topology of this, the topography of this, whichever you want to word.
Both kind of works.
Both kind of work, you know, the raised area. CrowCrowd, they're on this hillside. The Knights, they're on one side. Vitality moving on the other. They're all going to meet on CrowCrowd in the middle.
The one difference is Michael. Michael will play this late, and he could be the kind of, real thorn in the side to the Knights. But other than that, it's a very mirrored game here. But CrowCrowd are currently focused towards Vitality as they have such a good idea of this. But the Knights are closer. So who engages first? We see the nades with Drayden. This could be go time. And Vitality, if they hear this, they're not going to engage straight away. They might bide their time. No, they found Kemba. So here comes that crunch.
Yeah, and that's going to be Knights crushing on them, and suddenly the CrowCrowd dropping, but when the nades are flying back and forth between Vitality and Knights, CrowCrowd in between, you can see the Wanted goes for the peak. Jazz is on the low flank. He's going to come around the side. This is just going to be a straight-up brawl. Who's going to come out on top? Vitality pushing around. They're up to 10 kills and counting. Jazz on the flank. He wipes out the Knights, and Michael from TSM is the last man standing as the only other team. This could be the first win for Vitality.
This is their game, but now Michael knows it's time to strike. There's no time like the present here. He has to make something happen. What can he find? He knew there were some casualties for Vitality, but the odds are so stacked against him. He's just one man, and he's not even Gustav, so you got to be worried. Vitality have 4 players standing. They just fought tooth and nail for that. Over that ridge, they had such a good compound, and they played it well. And Michael might know his days are numbered as he doesn't even have a nade to end it with.
Former teammates against each other. Michael, a.k.a. Sir Survivor versus Kramer, formerly of the Knights as well. You can see the sweep around coming out from Jazza and Nasus checking every little nook and cranny. Michael in the corner. Now, they won't expect him there because Jazza just made that push and that play in that corner. Kramer's kind of suspecting it. It's like, I probably should have a little look around. And now did he hear it? Okay, the belly crawl comes in. They must be hearing him soon enough. Kramer sweeping around, but it's a 2-2 sweep. So they're effectively taking this into a 2v1. He sees Jazza down low. He sprays down Jazza. Can't spit on Nasus. And Nasus will finish it off. And it's a big win with 15 kills at last. And that is it. Everybody has a win now, I believe. Oh no, CrowCrowd maybe not. Damn you, CrowCrowd. I believed in you.
Doesn't matter. What does matter is these guys got a really